No thanks.
And they prende un prosecco. Have a seat. There are plenty of chairs.
Thank you, but he prefers to stand.
You're a real guard dog, ain't you? You found yourself a pit bull.
More loyal and can be twice as vicious.
I like that. Could probably teach some of my guys a few things.
Quality over quantity.
Some things.
You know, we've met before.
Oh, really? I don't think so. I remember a guy like you.
Well, this is a long time ago before I became a guy like me. Your father was Benny Bellino, right? I worked a paper route for him when I was a kid.
Paper route?
That's what he used to call it. I ran bribes, picked up extortion money, shit like that.
I'll bet it pay better than peddling the Sunday Times.
Yeah. Your father was quite a guy, you know. Loved by his friends, respected by his enemies. To accomplish everything he did and still cross the finish line due to natural causes. It's amazing.
Oh, you think so? My father was a doddering old bag of bones the last 6 years of his life. When he wasn't pissing in his pants, he was wandering around his house trying to figure out who and where the fuck he was. I kept him propped up on the throne, but I was the one running things. You know what I'm saying, Joshua? And as for crossing the finish line of natural causes, at least with a bullet, he could have checked out with some fucking dignity.
I'm sorry you feel that way. God rest his soul, I loved him.
I'll bet you did. So tell me, why'd you kill Frankie Tahoe?
Who?
Frankie Tahoe, drug dealer, scumbag, but yay tall. You accosted his bodyguard outside of one of my clubs last night. Sent the little pussy home with his tail between his legs. All we found in Frankie this morning was a puddle of blood. And a couple of teeth.
And what makes you think that I had anything to do with it?
Oh, I know you had everything to do with it. Bodyguard knew your name, and that stripper knows your face. And yours. She was staying late to give Frankie his own private show last night. She had slipped away to grab her rubber, and you and your boys interrupted the festivities.
Bitch ass motherfucker, fuck you.
She saw the whole thing.
That was quite the Perry Mason moment, counselor.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's see. On my deed by a dead chicken shit bodyguard and a strung out stripper.
Yeah.
What you gonna do for an encore? Pull the murder weapon out of her ass?
Well, as entertaining as that might be, I don't think it's necessary. The verdict is already in.
What do you want to do?
You owe me for the life of my employee.
Well, since drug dealers are pretty much dime a dozen in this town, you got change for a penny?
Frankie Tahoe may have been worthless in the eyes of God and society, but he was an exceptional drug dealer. You all right? You're looking a little pale. Richie, bicchiere di acqua. You gotta be careful, the stress will kill you. I know how you feel. Now.
I don't want any water.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Looked like you were having a heart attack. You scared me for a second there. Okay, so, the way I figure, your little batting practice cost me at least $100,000 a year. Profit.
Maybe you can write it off on your taxes.
All right, smartass. The only reason you and your boy Friday aren't lying inside a couple of chalk outlines right now is because I'm a little curious. If your actions were justified, maybe we could work something out. So what'd Frankie do? Kill your mother? Fuck your father?
I have it on a good source that he was out to kill me.
I'd check that source if I were you. Frankie didn't wipe his ass without getting the go-ahead from me. If he was planning on killing anyone, I would have known about it because I would have had to okay it. The way I see it, there are several options to consider. Option A, you pay off the debt. We'll say $100,000 for the next 5 years. Option B, you work off the debt. I could always use a couple of good luck breakers. Then, of course, there's the unpleasant option C.
That would be the aforementioned chalk outline.
If there's enough of you left to chalk.
You know, there is an option D. Might be a long shot, but it does exist.
Are you fucking serious? You can't be serious. You're a little fish. Splash, splash, splash. I'm a shark. Bank account, body count. I got you beat on all counts. I am the ever-present threat lurking just out of sight. By the time you realize I'm there, it'll be too late. I will drag you down. Like that bitch at the beginning of Jaws.
Okay. Nino, let me explain something to you. I ain't no bitch. I'm Roy Scheider. We all know what happened to Jaws when he messed with Roy Scheider.
The shark got blowed up.
He got blowed the fuck up. You listen to me. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you have, or who you fucking killed.